Have you ever worked so hard for something, given your best, yet the results didn't come the way you expected? Maybe you studied day and night but didn't get the grades you deserved. Maybe you gave your all in your business, but success seemed far away. Or maybe you poured your heart into relationships, but people still didn't value you. In those moments, a painful question arises. Does God even see my struggle? And the answer, my friend, is simple but powerful. God knows every tear. God values every try, even the ones that nobody else notices. Life often feels unfair. The world rewards results. But God values efforts. When you wake up early, fight your laziness, and push yourself toward your goals even. If you fail, God sees that. When you help someone in secret, without posting it on social media, God notices that act of kindness. When you're fighting inner battles, anxiety, depression, fear, but still manage to show up for life, God acknowledges that strength, even the smallest effort you make. Even the prayers whispered in the middle of the night when no one is around, they are all recorded. They are all seen, and they all matter. Sometimes the most painful part of trying is not failure, but being misunderstood. You try to be a good son or daughter, but your parents may not see your silent sacrifices. You try to be a good spouse or partner, but your efforts may go unnoticed. You try to change yourself, but people still remind you of your past mistakes, and you start wondering, why do I even try? Here's the truth. People may overlook you, but God never will. The same God who created the universe is watching every small seed you plant, every little step you take. Just because people don't clap for you doesn't mean heaven is silent. Sometimes your reward isn't applause, it's strength, peace, wisdom, and blessings that come in ways you can't even imagine. Let me remind you, no effort in life is wasted. Think about a seed. You plant it today, water it, and for days, weeks, maybe even months, you see nothing. People might laugh at you, saying, "Why are you wasting your time?" But deep beneath the soil, something powerful is happening. Roots are forming. Growth is taking place out of sight, but not out of God's sight. The same happens with your efforts. You may not see immediate results, but God sees the roots forming inside you. The discipline, the patience, the character, all of that is being shaped while you wait. One of the hardest lessons in life is patience. You pray and expect instant answers, but God delays because He knows the right time. You work hard, and success doesn't come quickly, but God is preparing you for something bigger than what you asked for. You face rejection, failure, and setbacks, but God is redirecting you to something greater. Remember this: God's delays are not God's denials. Your effort is like a deposit in the spiritual bank. Every time you try, every time you show up, every time you keep moving despite hardships, you are making a deposit. And one day, God will release the reward in ways far greater than you imagined. Let's take a few examples. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Each failed attempt was not wasted, it was a step closer to success. Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, tried countless times to guide his people, even when they rejected him, but God saw his effort and made him one of the greatest leaders in history. Your own life. Think of all the times you thought you wouldn't survive a challenge, but here you are, stronger than before. That's proof your efforts were never ignored. Here's the secret. In God's eyes, trying is already winning. You may not always succeed, but the fact that you keep going, keep showing up, keep fighting, that alone is a victory. Every morning you wake up and say, "Today, I will try again." That's strength. Every time you forgive instead of holding grudges, that's growth. Every time you choose faith over fear, change your situation instantly, but it always changes you, and that's what matters most to God. So, how do you keep trying when life gets tough? Here are a few reminders. 1. Shift your focus from results to efforts. Success isn't always about winning. It's about growing. 2. Trust God's timing. What is meant for you will never miss you, but it may come later than expected. 3. Celebrate small wins. Even getting out of bed on a tough day is a victory. 4. Keep praying, keep moving. Effort in the physical world plus faith in the spiritual world equals miracles. 5. Surround yourself with positivity. Stay close to people who encourage your efforts, not those who belittle them. My friend, don't ever think your effort is unseen. Don't ever think your sacrifices are in vain. Don't ever believe the lie that nothing is changing, because the truth is God knows your tries, your tears, your struggles, your sacrifices. And one day, you'll look back and realize every sleepless night, every hidden tear, every small effort was worth it. So keep going, keep trying, keep believing, because heaven is watching, and your efforts are writing a story of resilience that will inspire generations. This message touched your heart today. Don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs hope. And if you want more motivational content, make sure to subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon, because we are building a family of believers, dreamers, and fighters who never give up. Remember this before you leave. Results may be delayed, but efforts are always rewarded, because God never forgets,